Hi, my lovely learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great and enjoying your learning process. Today, I'm again here with a beautiful story. Many times, people come to me and they ask one question, Ma'am, how to build confidence? So, this story will tell you how you can build confidence. So let's get started with a story. The sound of confidence. In a small town nestled between green hills and flowing rivers lived a girl named Anaya. She was known for her warm smile, quick wit, and love for learning. Anaya was brilliant in school, always the top scorer in every subject. But there was one thing that made her anxious: speaking in English. It wasn't that she didn't know English, she understood it perfectly, read books fluently, and even wrote beautiful essays. But whenever she stood up to speak, whether in class, a competition, or even among friends, her throat would dry up, her heart would race, and all the words would jumble inside her head. She felt embarrassed. One day, her English teacher, Mrs. Roy, noticed her discomfort. After class, she gently called her over. Anaya, she said, you write like a dream. Why don't you speak with the same confidence? Anaya looked down and whispered, I'm scared people will laugh at me if I make a mistake. My accent isn't perfect. What if I use the wrong word? Mrs. Roy smiled warmly. Do you know what real confidence is, Anaya? It's not about speaking perfectly, it's about speaking bravely. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Then she handed Anaya a little note. On it were 5 words: Progress, not perfection. Speak anyway. That night, Anaya stared at the note. Something shifted in her heart. She decided to try. The next day, she stood in front of her mirror and started speaking. Just one sentence. Today is a new beginning. She said it 10 times. Then she said it looking at herself in the eye. She giggled, stumbled, corrected herself, but she did not stop. Every day she gave herself 5 minutes to speak about her day, her dreams, her favorite book, her school, even about her fear of speaking English. Some days were hard, words did not come easily. Some days she felt silly, but she remembered Mrs. Roy's words and presto. Weeks passed. One afternoon, during a school event, there was an unexpected announcement. The host had fallen sick, and they needed someone to volunteer as the anchor. Silence filled the auditorium. Anaya's heart pounded. She stood up. There were gasps. Her classmates were surprised. But Mrs. Roy just smiled, calm and proud. Anaya walked up to the mic. Her palms were sweaty. Her voice trembled at first. Good evening, everyone, she began. This is the first time I am speaking on the stage, and yes, I am nervous, but I'm also excited because today I chose to try. The audience applauded. Her voice grew stronger. Sentence by sentence, she sailed through the event, making tiny errors but correcting them with a smile and speaking with her heart. That day, Anaya did not just speak English. She spoke courage, she spoke growth, she spoke transformation. From that moment, she became an inspiration, not because she was flawless, but because she was fearless. So, my dear learners, moral of the story is confidence in spoken English doesn't come from knowing every word in the dictionary or speaking with a foreign accent. It comes from practice, patience, and permission to be imperfect, to fumble, to keep going. So if you are scared of speaking, remember Anaya. Remember the mirror talks, the note, the trembling voice that grew stronger, and tell yourself, progress, not perfection. Speak anyway. Because your voice matters and the world needs to hear you. On this very beautiful note, I'm going to wrap this story up here, this video up here, and I wish now you know how to take that very first step towards building up your confidence. See you in the next audio video session. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Happy learning.